Kwesi, Go Hard Africa, Go Hard Gambia. If this is your first time coming across my channel, hit that like button, subscribe, most definitely share. I've been here in the Gambia, West Africa for 5 years, coming over about 8 years ago, and there's major development taking place. I'm actually walking on one of many sidewalks that they're making. I'm here at Turntable, and Turntable is a major intersection here in the Gambia, West Africa. This bridge, this highway that we see overhead here, just recently constructed. Cars aren't even driving on it yet. Before, all of this was just a dirt road. Just a dirt road. And think about it. Think about it. When was the last time that you saw sidewalks being constructed? Greetings from Florida. Hey, how you doing, Roxanne? I've been in Orlando, Florida for quite a few years. I'm here in the Gambia, and it's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience. Look at all the beautiful people here, our brothers and sisters. And one of the beautiful things about it is that it's like how we were coming up. You know, we got to a time, man, we live in a time where everybody is just so superficial and everything is just so fake, and everybody's chasing materialism. Everybody's chasing, individualism. And we lost our humanity. It's so much going on, man, especially if you've been watching the industry and what's taking place in the industry, and just all of the stuff that's coming out, and how people have to sell their soul in order to gain fame and wealth and fortune within American society, just so that they can express their talents. Many of them want to live above the rest of us and be able to flaunt that in our face. But, a lot of people want to be able to express their talent. Either way, in order to make it in America, in order to be really, really successful, you're going to have to compromise your integrity. And we're seeing that. We're seeing a time that there's so much negative that's taking place within the Western society. And it's become very, very difficult and hard for us to raise our children and feel comfortable that, you can let them outside and, they're not going to get, harmed or injured. But here in Africa, here in West Africa, Gambia particularly, kids can be free. They can run about, they can roam, and just look at the overabundance of people that you're seeing here. Walk past me. There's a lot of development, a lot of opportunities. I've been posting on my page recently about how you can build a 4-story building for the price that you're buying single-family homes for. Okay? Just think about that. You can buy 4 stories. A lot of these are, 8, 10, 12 units for the same price that you're buying 1 unit for in the States. So you're looking at a lot more real estate asset than you would have, just buying a regular house in the States. There's so much to talk about. There's a lot going on, in the U.S. Let's see. Okay, it says, before I get there, preferably, yes, I need to speak with real, honest people. My antennas are already up due to my work history. Okay. Well, definitely, if you want to reach out to me, like, there's a lot of people that have been here, that are here. There's a lot of stuff that has taken place here. And honesty and integrity, that's something that, is questionable amongst a lot of the people that have came. I've been here 5 years doing my thing. I've seen a lot, been through a lot, and I'll tell you this, a lot of people that came over initially, even now, people who are here and people who have platforms, a lot of this YouTube stuff goes to their head and they miss the mission. They miss the whole purpose of us coming over here. And that's for us to help each other get away from the individualistic mentality that's in the US, and to be able to embrace one another as brothers and sisters, and be able to work together to create security for ourselves here. Because we can't definitely come over with the same game plan that we had in the States. We have to do things different. And what I mean by doing different, we have to work together. That's something that we should be doing in the States. That's something that we should be doing there. However, here, we definitely want to be able to work together. I don't know how long you've been watching YouTube, but in any case, people that are coming, and that's coming by themselves, they're finding it very difficult to maintain and sustain, doing things the way that, you would probably already be programmed to do things. So what we want to do is we want to be able to, get together with like minds and be able to, build together and make an environment and make a place that is safe and a place that is sustainable, where we can actually live and generate wealth, income, so that, we don't have to return back to the U.S. Yeah, you mentioned your work history, your antennas being up. Well, I don't quite understand what that means. I would like to address it, but in any case, I'm here in the beautiful Gambia, West Africa. I hopped on because, I've been looking at YouTube a little bit, and then you have a lot of people that like to come on and they like to make videos about Gambia and what's taking place over here and what did take place over here. A lot of this false information from people that don't know what they're talking about, and they want to get on YouTube. A lot of them, if you look at them, you can see that they're really nobodies. They don't have anything really going on with themselves, and they want to interject themselves in situations that's beyond their capacity, and they want to live, and they want to attach themselves onto the reputation of people who, that are making things happen. They want to attach themselves to, people who have made sacrifice. It's not easy really to, come and be able to maintain over here and be able to do the things that many of us have done and have accomplished. I only can speak for myself, and anybody that know me already know that I'm not somebody that's over here that's an individual. My whole program since I came over here was to help and to empower, the locals first, and then to be able to empower our brothers and sisters that would come over after, and I've been able to do that. Learned a lot, and I've seen a lot, and I'm just happy to be able to still be here and be able to, continue on a path of, success and well-being. I wanted to hop up here, man, because, like I said, I don't mention anybody's name on my channel. I wouldn't even give them the time of day. A lot of these characters that's out there trying on the movement, trying to shed as much negative onto the movement, to kind of to deter anybody else that is looking to come. We gotta realize that most of our people are negative, and I've seen that. Since I started in the repatriation movement, and people were coming over here initially, we're talking about 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago, and, being involved with, some of the top person here at the time. Well, they still have a lot of following, but I was someone that was at the top of that, and I've seen the first person that came over here We went and picked him up from the airport and brought him to one of our properties. This is about 3.5, 4 years ago. And the person I was working with at the time, I said, hey, listen, you may want to guard yourself because it seems like, you know, this lady that came here, she has a problem with you and she haven't even met you. But she has some type of problem, some type of issues going on with herself. So you just might want to protect yourself. Little did I know, I was talking to the devil himself. You understand what I'm saying? And our people, we have a lot of trauma. We have a lot of trauma that we need to heal from. And we just have to be aware of that. A lot of these people, I think the worst of our people are the people that are just standing on the sideline that want to play, you know, commentary to the movement and really not, you know, understand and really not know what's going on. You gotta see what people are actually doing. You gotta look and say, hey, is this person actually doing something, or they're just sitting home in the United States, or they're sitting home in the UK or somewhere else in the world, you know, stuck in the rat race, not doing anything to help anybody, but they want to report on issues that's happening a world away from where they are, and not knowing what's going on, and putting negative on the people that's really truly trying to get out. But that's just a test for you. That's a test. If you look at these people and they don't have much going on, they don't have much accomplishments and things that they're doing, you'll be a fool to listen to them. You'll be a fool to listen to their directions. We have to listen to our people who are intelligent. We have to listen to our people who are intelligent. You know, so I wanted to hop on, bro. I'm up here. So I wanted to hop on right quick, and I'm going to be doing this. I told myself this year is going to be an extraordinary year for building and development and awareness of what's taking place here on the continent. Extraordinary building. You know, like I said, look, it's these sidewalks. I mean, stuff that we take for granted. I wanted to come over here. I came over here so I wouldn't be left out. We were left out in the States. We were left out of every possible opportunity and anything that can take place for us. And the only thing that we were given were jobs. And not even to speak on the issue of how the opportunities were given. The opportunities were given mostly to our women, and the black man has been left out. Can't nobody tell me, man. I've been in the U.S. I traveled all over the U.S. I came from very trying circumstances and situations, and I've been blessed to be able to move around and get out of the little city and town where I was from, and, you know, travel. I've been traveling for the past 25 years, and I've seen most of what most people would want to see in their life in the U.S. You know, I've seen it all. I've been to Vegas so many times, and, you know, Miami, I've been doing all of that. Atlanta, I've lived there 16 years. Florida, you know, Midwest, California, San Diego, San Francisco, you know what I mean? Detroit, Michigan, Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas. You know, these are just some of the places that I've been. So I've seen the best of what America has to offer. And I'll tell you this, nothing's getting better for us. No, I recently was in the States, and all I've seen was our communities getting smaller and smaller. Smaller and smaller. We're being replaced by the Mexicans. There's really no future there, but guess what? There's future here. There's opportunity here. I'm in this one small country, and I plan on going to many countries. But if you look, you can see building taking place. You know, that's one of the things that I noticed when I first came to the continent. How many buildings were going up. You know, it's opportunities in the area of import, opportunities in the area of agriculture, opportunities in the area of recycling. You see all of these plastic bottles on the floor, on the ground behind me. It's just so many opportunities for us to build, for us, you know, and this is the promise. This is the promise that we have. That we would have an opportunity to build. I mean, people can't go through the level of degradation and humiliation that we've been through and not have some type of relief somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, come on. And not have some type of relief. They have to, that's just natural. It's natural that after hardship come ease. So I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna hop back on a little bit later, you know, for anybody that wanna listen and hear something outside of all of the forced narration. We need builders to come. We need innovators to come. We need people that can come and see the glass as being halfway full as opposed to halfway empty. If you can see that, you can be the next Hilton. You can be the next Marriott. You can be the next Chase Bank. You can be the next Bank of America. You could be the next, you know, any franchise that you can think about. Any franchise that you can inside your head, anything that you're doing, you can do it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times better here than you can in the States. Mass Quasi, Go Hard Africa. Peace.